This is Josiah Plays DC Universe. This isn't going to be a full playthrough or anything close to it, just a one-shot, or, you know, maybe a few one-shots. It'll go on the one-shots playlist, but just messing around. I've been messing around making a few characters and deleting them just to try out some different classes, so to speak. You don't really have a class in this. You kind of make your own class by combining different things. But, yeah, I have a cold right now, by the way, which is why my voice sounds like this. And I finally decided on the character I really want to make, so I'm going to create a new character. We'll watch some cutscenes and stuff.
My greatest triumph was at hand. The final campaign in my long war against Superman. While his powers were drained from constant battle, sending him into space to recharge from the Earth's yellow sun, I struck. But my obsession had blinded me to the real threat, to Earth's true enemy.
Very loud. Got Wonder Woman throwing robots around. It's a good day.
Lantern! Pick on someone your own size!
Cyborg, concentrate fire on Luthor while I call down some artillery.
Deathstroke, time for you to join the party.
This is very loud.
Come on, come on! We've got lots of murdering to do.
Something?
Greetings, sister.
Yeah. Fuck his Quen. His Quen's getting wrecked. Okay, it is taking the Flash a long fucking time to get there. He's the fucking Flash. That should have been like an eye blink. I'm super speed running in slow motion. Adventuring road, nice.
This? Nobody kills the Bat but me!
Call him! Bring him to me! Madman! Adam!
Ooh, the eye beams to the face. That's brutal. Superman isn't fucking around.
To live!
This is like a very angry Superman.
Diana.
Ah, yes, the old kryptonite in the mouth trick.
Beaten by a mere man. No. You've lost everything. No. I beat you. Lex Luthor!
See, that doesn't look good.
Brainiac had returned. For years, he'd been stealing the powers of Earth's protectors, but we were too busy fighting amongst ourselves to see the danger. With you three dead, Brainiac quickly eliminated the remaining heroes. The lucky ones died fighting. Finally, I alone survived. A rat in the walls of the Brainiac construct. I have traveled through time to warn you. This is my past, but your future. And it means the end of humanity, so together, we must change it.
What have you done, Luthor?
Given you a fighting chance.
He's lying. It's some kind of trap. Why should we trust you?
Because if you don't, Earth is doomed.
You just casually invented time travel real quick.
I've stolen Brainiac's exobytes and released them into Earth's atmosphere. They hold the powers stolen from the heroes and villains of my time, and will bestow them on anyone they contact. The exobytes will create a new breed of superhuman to fight Brainiac's invasion. You must teach them to use their new abilities, for they must be on the front line in the coming battle, or my grim future will become your own.
Yeah, for
I only hope I am not too late, for I will not be here to see this new future. My work is not yet done. I must leave this Earth to you. Claim the exobytes and take destiny into your own hands.
Yeah, apparently they've been...
Targets identified. Select gender and body type.
Apparently they've been pumping out new content for this since the whole time. I think this is about an 8-year-old game or something like that. Apparently it's much improved over the initial version. I'm in a mood. So you gotta choose a body type first, and there's different ones to choose from. I'm gonna go with Sprite Medium.
Select exobyte download type. Create a custom configuration or imprint using data from an Earth hero or villain.
Yeah, it has much better combat than any of the other superhero MMOs that there have been. Much more action-based. And you get good flexibility in creating your character with a lot of options and stuff. So you can choose inspired by, and then basically...
Select a hero or villain morality.
You can choose a character that you want to copy, basically. And it will automatically give you a costume and it sets you up with all of your abilities based on the character that you want to be like. You know, so you can be like, I want to be like Lex Luthor or the Joker or the Flash, and it gives you different, different stuff. Now, I would never actually choose one of these because, of course, I got to make my own. But there's lots of typical DC comics. I really wish this was Marvel instead of DC. I mean, DC's okay, and I've watched some DC shows and movies and stuff. I'm familiar with the characters. I've played some video games, like Batman games and stuff. But Marvel seems so much cooler, but there's not really a game like this for Marvel, sadly. So, if you go custom, you get to make all your choices.
Select a hero or villain morality.
You've got to choose if you want to be a villain or a hero. It's kind of like choosing Horde or Alliance, or choosing Empire or Republic in the Old Republic. But it's interesting that it actually lets you play a villain. And you get to go around doing evil shit instead of going around saving people and stuff, which is pretty cool. And whether you choose villain or hero determines which of the mentors you're allowed to pick. And which mentor you pick determines your main storyline of the game. Kind of like in the Old Republic, where if you choose a certain class, you get a whole different storyline than somebody else. In this, it's based on who your mentor is. And there's 3 for the villains and 3 for the heroes. So if you choose hero...
Select a mentor as a guidelines for data application.
You can do the Wonder Woman storyline, which bases your character around magic, and your storyline's about magic and stuff. You can do the Superman one, where Superman is your boss, basically, and it's based around, you know, like superpowers and stuff like that. Or the Batman one, which is based around Batman shit. And also it determines where you start. They all start in different locations. If you choose Superman, you start in Metropolis, but if you choose Batman, you start in Gotham City. But we're not going to be a hero. Not today. Yeah, Frag, I've been sick for about the last week or so. I'm actually getting better now, so that's why I'm finally streaming. Hashtag Batman shit. I'm going to be a villain.
Select a personality to determine social behavior.
So your personality affects basically your animations and stuff. And these don't affect your combat abilities, but basically the way you move, the way you stand, things like that are based on which one of these you pick. We're gonna go with flirty.
Select a mentor as a guidelines for data application.
So the 3 that you can choose on this side are Cersei, Lex Luthor, or the Joker. We're going with the Joker because the Joker's a fucking baller. And this has some good voice acting in it. The voice acting is done by a lot of the same voice actors that have voice acted these characters in like the animated series or like the other games. So pretty much all the same people that voice these characters in Batman Arkham Asylum or Batman Arkham City voiced them here. So he's got Mark Hamill's in here as the Joker and Kevin Conroy as Batman and so forth. So we're gonna choose the Joker to be our mentor.
Select power group from available exobyte data to determine combat role.
So then basically the way your class is formed is you combine 3 things. You combine a power type, a weapon type, and a movement type. And all of those give you different abilities and moves that you can use, which combined create your whole character of what they can do. So the power types we've got available right now are nature, sorcery, mental, which is the one I'm gonna pick, ice, fire, gadgets. Then there's a bunch of other ones that didn't come with the game that have been added since that you have to pay for, because this is a free-to-play game, so I haven't paid a penny to play this. But if you wanted to unlock some of the optional choices, you would have to pay some money. I tried out fire and I didn't really like it, Nox. I tried most of them, and the most fun by far is mental, because crushing your will is quotidian. Mental power one is really cool, so I'm going to go with that.
Select movement mode.
And then you can just select whether you want to be able to fly, do crazy acrobatics, or run with super speed. And these also give you a whole extra tree of abilities you can use. And I've tried them all out, and honestly I like acrobatics the best. It's pretty fun. can like climb things and like cling to ceilings and walls and zip line around between buildings and like glide through the air like you were wearing a wingsuit. It's pretty cool. And do like double jumps and stuff. Basically, you're really good at jumping and clinging to surfaces, so you're basically Sardic at that point. If you choose acrobatics, you got Sardic boots. So I'm gonna choose acrobatics. Then you choose your weapon.
Select weapon specialties from available data.
And each one of these gives you a whole bunch of extra moves and abilities based on which one you pick. All of these weapons have different mechanics and different abilities, and they play differently, so I tried a bunch of them out. Martial arts is pretty fun. Staff is also really cool, and hand blast is kind of cool. And there's dual pistols, bows, brawling, or a rifle. There's also a shield, but that one's not available without buying it, because it wasn't an original one in the game. I'm going with two-handed. This one's really fun with the big hammer.
Display exabyte download summary. Appearance options now available. Modify any category as desired. Accept download when ready.
So basically, I've chosen what storyline I'm going to be playing, the Joker on the villain side, and I've basically built my class out of these three things. So my character has mind powers and uses a giant two-handed hammer and is an acrobat. Perfectly normal character type. Piss mode like with Bayek in Assassin's Creed. Oh my god, that fucking... Oh, the two-handed blunt in that game pissed me off so bad. You remember that one arena battle that I had to do with a two-handed blunt and it took me forever to beat it? Yeah, you remember that. So now we get to visually customize. And there's a lot of options here. What's up, Sin? How you doing? Welcome, Sin. What's going on with you? Good to see ya. We're making a character in DC Universe. What made you want to play this? I don't know. I'm just in the mood for superhero shit, and I think this one's a lot more fun to play than like Champions Online or any others that may be out there. And it's free to play, so all I had to do was download it and start playing it with no bullshit. I didn't want to get locked into a whole other like real game, right? Because sure, I could play Spider-Man or I could play Batman Arkham Knight or something, but that's like a whole... I mean, I'd have to buy those games first of all, and then that's like a whole playthrough of a real game I'd be starting. And I don't want to do that right now. I'm kind of just waiting for the Division 2. Yeah, I've been sick for about the last weeks, and I'm kind of just starting to get better today. Alright, so you can customize a lot of things, right? So you can, if you want to look like a cat person, or a wolf person, or a person made out of crystal, or an undead, or made out of chrome, or glowing... or a barbarian, or look like you're made out of lava or rock, or want to be a mummy, you can be a mummy. Look like a reptile person or a plant. You look like a cyborg. You'd be demonic. You can just straight up be a robot. I really like the robot one, actually. It's pretty cool. You can be tattooed, or you can just be a normal person but with a really pissed off face. Or you could look all old and wise, or youthful. Okay, I'm choosing Barbarian. Which basically gives like tribal markings. You were a lion martial artist who wanted to be like Batman? Nice, and I think that was a different game. In this one I was just a dude who wanted to be Batman. Just a regular Batman wannabe dude. Alright, then there's lots of hairstyles, of course, you can choose from. The obligatory mohawk, the obligatory afro. A lot of questionable styles here. Some Fuggo looking dreadlocks. We're going spiky. Then you get to define all of these elements of your costume. So I could put like something on my head if I want. And the thing is, you can change your character's appearance in game whenever you want. And basically you unlock additional looks and styles for things based on all the items that you find. And you can equip any items you want and use the stats of those items while making your appearance look like anything you want. So you're never kind of stuck into the random top hat. You're never kind of stuck into... Anyway, there's a lot of these. And I'm not going to choose any of them for this character. I am going to put a mask on, though. Anyway, so then there's stuff specifically on your face. So you could have a helmet and... you know, one of these things as well. Because they're separate item slots. Yeah, it'd be cool if they made a new one, Sin. It'd be better if they made a Marvel one. Marvel's better than DC. It really is. Everybody knows that. So I'm either going to go with this, or with just the emissive eyes without the mask. I don't know yet. I'll be back after I've set some of my colors. An emblem, if you want to have like a thing, like a symbol or something, you know, there's lots of symbols you can choose from to be on your chest. A snowflake, or just a letter, all the letters are there. You want to have double axes or something. And these come onto you different depending on what your chest piece is, but I don't want one of these at all. And then your actual chest piece. Lots of... I really like this arcane one, but I want to go with something where you can see more of my barbarian tattoos, even though some of these other ones are really cool looking. And of course I'm going to be able to change all the colors of everything. There's a corset with a weird spiky choker. And these aren't all the styles that are available in the game by far. There's tons and tons of them that you actually find in the game. These are just the ones that are available when you make your character. We're gonna go with reverse slimline. The bare arms. And it matches the bottoms that I want to use as well. So back, obviously, if you want to have something on your back, like a backpack, or just, you know, one of many different types of capes, maybe a quiver, another type of cape, a short cape. Oh yeah, if you want to have wings, you can have wings. Those tech wings are really cool looking. But I'm not going to go with any type of cape. Hands, you know, again, tons of types of gloves. Actually, not that many, but there are a few types of gloves. I'm going with biker. The sort of fingerless gloves with like the metal studs on the knuckles. Batman is what keeps DC upload. Yeah, you're not wrong, Sin. Batman is like the only thing in DC that's really cool. Alright, so then there's belts. There's different belts. We're going with paramilitary with just some, like, pouches. Then you've got all your types of pants. You know, most of these match one of the tops. You know, there's a top and a set of pants that match each other for most of them. So the one that matches this is this. You see how the colors kind of go continuously. And then let's get some big scary boots on. Some of these seem like such funny things for like a superhero to wear, like these schoolyard ones. Like what? We're going with Metalhead. Who needs armor, am I right? Who needs armor? Look, I'm able to create a telekinetic shield around myself. I'm a superhero. Well, a supervillain if you want to get real technical about it. So, this looks super terrible in the current colors, but I'm going to make it look cool. So, we're going to start with the hair, which is going to become something like this. And then the eyes too are going to be the same kind of color. The emissive eyes. Have to be very... There we go. Now, I wasn't sure if I wanted to use... Oh yeah, and those lines, the barbarian lines, also going to be purple. You can't tell, I'm kind of going with a motif here. And then you change the color palette of your gear. This first thing is going to be black. The second color is going to be kind of a dark purple. Third color is going to be just shiny metal for like the buckles and stuff. And then I want to just switch up the colors on the belt. Like so. And that's pretty much it. The only thing I want to decide is do I want to make these a little bit brighter? Stop looking around, for fuck's sake. I'm trying to work here. Now, do I want... The one thing I want to decide is... Do I want this mask? Or do I just want the emissive eyes by the... No, the emissive eyes look weird without the mask. I gotta have the mask. There. And I think this is pretty much my character design for my mentalist hammer using acrobat. Kind of a sociopath. I am a villain, after all.
download successful.
So that fits. So villainous. Katie Catastrophe. Villainous. Villain. Coming online. Start the game. We're not skipping the tutorial. We're gonna play the tutorial.
Earth. The center of the multiverse. It will belong to Brainiac. I do not plan an invasion, rather an assimilation. I have identified key junctions in Earth's vast nexus of knowledge. These I will capture and digitize first. Of course, some non-essential information may be captured as well. This will be sorted and purged once the digitizing is complete. Earth's resistance does not concern me. There is no intellect strong enough, or power brutal enough to resist me. Soon, this planet and all it contains will be mine. Intriguing. There is an anomaly in Earth's atmosphere. Beginning analysis. These exobytes are my own technology, each one holding unknown stores of digitized power from Earth's future. My harvester ships will simply reclaim the data provided by these exobytes and seal Earth's fate. This is a new obstacle. These humans resist my assimilation. My conversion units cannot hold them. Let the humans use their powers. In the end, they too will belong to Brainiac.
Okay, so we have been captured onto the Brainiac ship after having been given superpowers by exobytes. 32 ounces of nanites later, we got superpowers, and we're ready to cause a fucking
Very
ruckus.
nice. We've got a live one. They call me Calculator, and I'm going to try to get you off this ship alive. First priority, look for a door or something similar.
First priority, spend my skill points. So, you can learn other weapons later, but... So there's different things you can spend in your tree with your weapon. Then you get your powers from your mental powers you get at certain levels. You don't have to spend any points, you just get them when you get to the right level. And then... These are all locked right now, but when you hit a certain level, you can start spending points into special moves relating to your acrobatics. You can start getting iconic powers, which are like powers related to some of the famous characters. Like Batarangs, or, you know, weird Joker stuff, or Wonder Woman stuff, or like super strength. And you can also start boosting other sorts of stats with your skill points as well. So, for now though, I start with 10 points. I'm going to get all my weapon stuff here. So each of these is a different move that you can do with your weapons. So I've got my mighty hammer, and right now I can swing it like this. I can hold down the button. Now this is left button I'm using. I can hold it down to do this awesome leaping lunge thing. Or I can right click, and that's a ranged attack. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but if I had an enemy targeted, I'd be swooping nonsense at them. And then this is the cool one. You hold down right button and you can throw your hammer, and it goes and hits somebody and comes back to you. So these are the basic things I can do. But there's all these other things now that I'm going to unlock. Like if I grab this, if I hold the left mouse button down twice, it will do this move. Big scoop. If I hold it down 3 times, it'll do home run. Powerful knockback blow. If I hold it down 4 times, it'll do mega smash. Massive leap in the air, charge a devastating ground smash to knock down enemies. And if I tap it 5 times, it'll do clobber. And if I hold once, tap twice, and hold once, it'll do the doom spin, which is really fun. The doom spin is the main reason I like the hammer. You hold, and as soon as the animation starts for you holding it, you let go of the button and you hold it again. And then you let go of the button and you hold it again. So see, some of these moves are kind of complicated, right? You've got to hold the button, then tap the button twice, then hold the button again. And each of the different weapons has a completely different set of moves with completely different button combos. And some of them are more complicated and harder to do than others. What I liked about the two-hander is the two-handers ones are actually fairly simple compared to some of the other ones. And then this just is like a passive buff. So that's all I can spend my points on right now. So, right, if I can do my whole attack chain, and that was my clobber at the end on the 5th tap. I can hold, and there's the big scoop, right? And there's the knock it out of the park move. After you've big scooped somebody, I'm holding. And here's the mega smash. And then my favorite. Wait, how do I do it? Oh yeah. Spin to win. That's all the stuff I can do just with my weapon. Then I'm also going to get a whole bunch of mental abilities on the bottom bar here. Right now I only have 1, but the one I have is awesome. Zoom it in just a little bit here. Alright. Here's my mental ability. What's up, motherfucker? You get lifted in the air.
The ship knows you're awake. Ready to fight your way out.
More than once to like lift them higher and higher and higher into the air.
Watch it. Activity on the ship's network shows they're gathering beyond that door.
So then I can, like, combo some shit up. Come on, guards.
All units move into position. Contain the human.
Oh, and then I can turn on my acrobatics. This is just me normally running around, and when I get over here, nothing happens. And when I jump, I can just do a normal jump. But if I turn on this, now as you see, I run a lot faster. And if I want to, I can just casually start climbing up the wall, and I can cling to it. And I can, like, go up on ceilings or whatever, and just hang out there. You can only do that if you have acrobatics. The other thing I can do is I can double jump and I can glide. Plus it just looks cool. It's a big robot.
Gather reinforcements. I will patrol towards the prisoner bay.
Come get some, big robot.
Systems damaged.
Spin to win.
That thing was an overseer. They're no joke. Let's get you out of the halls. Transport tubes crisscross the entire ship. Look for one and use it to get out of there.
I got another skill point, but I don't actually have anything I can spend it on right now, because everything I could spend it on is locked. I did get... So I got a piece of gear, right? And it has a style. So when I put these gloves on, you see it changes my gloves to the style of what I just got. But I'm like, nope. I liked my other gloves, thanks. So these are other ones that I unlocked on other characters that if I had this star currency, whatever it is, I could unlock ones from other characters, but I don't. So now I go back to this, boom. I've got the style that I wanted, and now I have the stats of these gloves as well. And then later, now that I've unlocked this style, I could make any pair of gloves I ever find look like those if I want. And you can change all your style stuff up anytime you want with anything that you have unlocked for free, just instantly. And if I want to change my colors, I can. Materials or whatever, titles. Okay, so what drains your blue bar? Just using your superpower abilities. You know, if I use this ability, see, it drains my blue bar. You don't lose blue bar from doing your weapon attacks. So you can always do your weapon moves even if you don't have any energy.
All units. The subject has left the main corridors. Search the vessel.
I just got a special shirt with a bunch of stats on it. It looks cool, but I'm gonna stick with my thing.
Continue patrol.
The ship's patrolling for you. We're not out yet.
I gotta bust out a little Big K Diet Cola. Too much foam. Hashtag overfoam. What's up, Annie Salt? How you doing? Good to see ya. Annie Salt, do. So that's all the song we get right now. My voice is not in a good place.
Brace yourself. More security's coming your way.
Also, I am a hero of powerfulness, so I can pick this up and just start smashing fools with it. And once you get the super strength, well, I've been sick, Annie. Once you get the super strength power later on, if you do get it, then you can pick up like trucks and buses and shit. I'm actually starting to feel better today. That's why I'm streaming now, because I'm actually feeling a lot better, even though it sounds like I'm Marge Simpson's sister or something.
Motion detected in the hallways.
And I can just turn my acrobatics off anytime I want. If I don't want to be like, you know, if I want to run around and I don't want to be just like constantly climbing shit, I can just turn it off. Or back on.
Stop the human.
Damage sustained.
Just doing its Batman voice is not.
There's a high security nexus up ahead. Get through and use the transport tube.
Also, I can levitate as many motherfuckers as I want. This is so I run out of power.
Minor damage. Performance impaired.
Got some boots, but we're not gonna look like those boots. There's no falling damage in this game. I don't think I can destroy these right now, but when you're out in the city, you can destroy cars. Or pick them up and throw them at people if you're strong enough. So I'm just trying to escape from this alien ship right now. This is the tutorial, so it's really easy. It's like impossible.
Delivering shipment of Earth goods.
All units move into position. Contain the human.
I can also be like, hey, it's an explodable barrel. Throw that on some motherfuckers.
Delivering shipment of Earth goods. Delivering shipment of Earth goods.
Brace yourself. More security's coming your way.
Breaking some shit. You get achievements in this game, they're called feats, and not only do you get achievements, but you get points. And every so many points of achievements you get, you earn more skill points, which is pretty cool. So they actually reward you for... Oh, no, don't cling to that.
Wonderful. My readings show a full-scale invasion force aboard. We have to destroy this ship.
Those boot acrobatics. Escaping the big boss's ship is the easiest part of the game, right? Well...
Warning. Human activity detected nearby.
Laws. I can also block. I can also do a dodge roll.
Performance impaired. Target coordinates transferred. Damage sustained.
It wants me to learn a lesson here. So he's blocking, so if I throw my hammer, it'll break his block.
Alert.
Damage to this vessel continues to mount. Destroy the escapee immediately.
Yeah, if the invasion force is as strong as security, I think the Earth will be fine. I got, I got my second ability now. which I'm actually going to change how I have this keybound. I got telekinetic push, which I'm gonna put on Z, I think.
All units move into position. Contain the human.
This is my new ability. Does a bunch of damage and it pushes them back, and it can hit multiple targets. Really, there's nothing. I don't need to do anything but spam that, to be perfectly honest, but it's more fun to jump around and use the hammer and shit, so.
The main gun is just ahead. Destroy it, and the blowback will disrupt the ship's shields. Then we can get on board and shut this down.
Damage detected. Repairs initiated.
I also
Do not let the prisoner reach the prime weapon control room. Damage to the power couplings will destabilize the ship.
Ice barrel. It's a barrel of ice. It's ice time. Ice time.
Do not be foolish, human. You cannot stop the conversion.
This is just a tutorial, so I'm pretty sure I can.
You're in. Destroy whatever is connecting the gun to the ship.
Coupling destroyed. Stability at 75%. Stability now at 50%. Stop the prisoner. Only one coupling remains. Do not fail, Brainiac.
If I don't destroy this coupling, I can stand here and endlessly farm these guys if I so desire, but it's not really worth doing so. My only regret is that these enemies are so weak that I don't get to use a lot of my combos against them because they die too fast. Alright, you're done.
You've done it. The gun. It's crashing into Brainiac's bottle force field below.
We knocked the gun off.
You will submit.
Oh no! Mega Smash! Did you just seriously block that?
No damage. This one has failed. Powering down.
Lex, the shields are down. It's all yours.
It's all yours, Lex.
Foolish human, you have doomed yourself. You will go down with this ship.
If you're playing a hero, Superman shows up
machines.
and helps
You there!
Help me fend off Brainiac's fodder while Calculator locks onto one of the ship's teleporters.
You're in my way.
Critical damage cannot defy the will of Brainiac. Surrender now, or be destroyed.
Hold on. Keep fighting. I'm almost into the ship's command systems.
I mean, eventually I'll run out of energy.
Status critical.
That's a really good range.
You'll pay for this!
Harvester ship VII-O has been compromised. Deploy my remaining forces to Earth. The ship has been compromised. All units must evacuate.
So Lex Luthor and I got some work done here. It was all me. I don't think he helped that much. Thanks, Lex.
You've done well here. Better than those incompetent so-called heroes outside. Get into the city. I'll take it from here.
It's James Marsters.
Brainiac, talk about your control freak. He makes Batman look mildly neurotic. Thank goodness Future Lex blasted Earth with those stolen powers. Now we can really set the world on fire! What's an apocalypse without a little screaming? Batman will never know what hit him. As for Brainiac, do what the Joker does. Just go crazy!
You get a different little monologue
You did it.
there.
Lex will shut down the rest. I've hacked the teleporters to deliver you to safety. Go. Now.
You get a different monologue there for each. It is Mark Hamill, yeah. And Kevin Conroy does Batman in this too. You get a different monologue there depending on who you pick as your mentor. Each one of them says their own different thing. So that was the Joker version because I picked the Joker as my character's mentor. And now I'm in the actual game.
Well, you were capable enough to get out of Brainiac's ship. Good. Welcome to the Tap Room, one of many nightclubs throughout Gotham and Metropolis that function as safe houses for our kind of folk. You can find all kinds of things here.
So I've got some junk to sell.
Welcome! I'm planning a little diversion for our batty friend. A good old-fashioned Gotham gang war. The Falcone gang hates the Penguin, but they never had the firepower to put that bird brain in his place. Until now, I've sent them Joker explosives, and the big payday, a shipment of apocalyptian weapons. Keep the cops away from the goods. The party's just getting started.
So we're starting a gang war. And I've got to go out and fight cops now. Because I am a super villain. Found a belt and a cape. But I don't like those. So we're going to go back to my belt. And my no cape.
You need any goods, friend?
clear my stuff. I'm gonna sell all these things. Some other things I could buy. Future cop helmet. What? Now I could buy the bludgeoner. It has the exact same stats as my current weapon. But if I bought it, I could make my thing look like this board with nails stuck through it instead of the big hammer. Which I'm not really gonna do because that looks kind of silly.
Fast Freddy's got specialized gear, courtesy of the Rogues.
Then there's some nice stuff that you can get when you're higher level here. That's based on your faction or whatever. There's a teleporter here that I can't use yet because I'm not cool enough. I got mail from Calculator. The actual dollar sign. I know, right? Isn't it crazy? They're using actual dollars. Well, look who survived. And here I thought you were Bot Chow. I think this will be a beautiful friendship. I've dropped you a little something from one of your less fortunate fellow kidnapping victims as a hint to check your mail early and often. You just never know who might want a little villainy done. And we got this cool mask. Which looks exactly like the mask we're wearing. So that won't change our appearance at all, but it will give us all those stats. Revolver Rob is here.
Cops, heroes, and now freaking Brainiac? Kick some robot for us, huh?
Triggerman Tony.
If you ever run into Batman, do what we do. Run. You don't want to do time in Arkham. Trust me.
That was a bit of a Matrix reference, I think. Killer Frost, what's up?
Don't you look warm and toasty?
I guess. This is a pretty big place for a pub or whatever it is. Two faces just hanging out right here.
There are two sides to every situation, kid.
People are going a little bit berserk in here. Hashtag a little bit berserk. Hey, here's Catwoman.
Still in one piece and not behind bars. Don't anger the bat and you might stay that way.
There's not a lot we can do here right now. So let's get out of here. The tap room. You start in a different location for every one of the different mentors. So this is the tap room in Gotham City. If I had chosen Lex Luthor or Cersei as my mentor, I'd be starting at different places in Metropolis instead. And I really wanted to question Gotham City, because Gotham City's way cooler than Metropolis. In Metropolis in this game, it's always daytime. In Gotham, it's always nighttime. And you get the cool night sky with the huge moon. So, I can just casually start climbing buildings and shit. Getting on top of things. Gotham is cool. So... I need to go take out some cops. Go to Burnley Waterfront. a side quest over here. Professor Daft.
You've got to stop him!
Who's this guy?
Listen up! The Big J loves him some shiny. Go get him some cop badges for his collection.
Beat down the GCPD and steal their badges. Oh, it's a detective. Detect this, motherfucker.
Oh my god! Do something!
Help!
1199, request assistance!
Or detectives.
Copy that, dispatch. Returning to HQ.
Run for your lives!
Wow, somebody just did some crazy shit.
Help! Whoa.
We got a thingy here.
Look out!
GCPD file, Agro Antonio. Former football player for the Gotham Knights. Wanted in connection with 4 bank robberies.
Run.
I'm hit! I got this one!
Where the hell's that guy going?
Nice try. You think you can scare me? Man down! Deactivate the bomb! I'll play ball! Forget it!
Thingy.
I'll never work for Understood, dispatch. Heading over now. GCPD file, Car Bomb Carmine. Freelance agent hired out to numerous overseas operations. Trained in Europe.
So you get, like, all of these investigations. The GCPD keeps extensive files on Falcone's chief lieutenants. Recovering those files would raise eyebrows at the number of interested parties. So once you find all these, you get rewarded like a nice pair of gloves. And then there's like player briefs and collections. There's all these different things that you find around to like collectibles, and once you find them all, you get rewards.
Man down! This is the police!
I like the fact that all the loot and everything flies
I'm
to
on it!
you. I can just go lazy mode and just spam telekinetic push.
Where's that backup?
Gotta get some more badges.
I'm hit!
You also find a lot of these sorts of things. I can run sideways on walls too. Find a lot of these sorts of things on rooftops. Not this rooftop apparently, but some rooftops. See, there's one right there on that roof over here. Found a map of Metropolis. Stag Stop Maps, so that's a collection that I've started. 1 out of 9. These are some kind of crafting materials. I don't know what they are or how they work. But those are around too. So there's reasons to explore the alleys and the roofs and everything, because you find a lot of these collectibles and crafting things that you can then pick up. Now when I reach level 9, I get an upgrade to my acrobatics that does a couple of cool things. One, it lets me zip line to like the walls in front of me, and it also lets me zip line up the side of a building really fast. Arkham Asylum Visitors Stub. So like once I've got that, I could like jump off of here, and then instead of gliding like this, it would shoot out a line to this building and rapidly pull me across, and then I could do it on the building and it would shoot a line up to the top and rapidly pull me up the building. The other thing that you can do is you get a better glide. Like right now my glide is just literally a normal glide. I jump off something and I glide, and I'm constantly losing altitude because I'm only gliding. But when I get to level 9, I get the better glide that I can actually use to glide, to fly around, really, without losing altitude and I can even gain altitude. So basically I can fly.
Help. Help.
It's not as good as the actual flying power, but it's pretty good. I hear the sound of something. Oh, and I completed that quest too. Some materials. Did I complete that quest? No, I didn't complete that quest. Let's go complete it. Oh, I can do the races too. The first one is super easy, but they start getting harder.
Dispatch! Emergent!
This is Batman. I'm sending in the Huntress to deal with the Falcones. She takes a personal interest in mob violence. She'll shut this down. Batman out.
So you find out more about the storylines by collecting these little audio clips, where you can hear the various characters talking about things that are going on. It's pretty cool. Gives you a good reason. Oh yeah, so I can do this. This one's really, really easy, but they get a lot harder. The Introductory Agile Movement Challenge. So those are the times I have to beat.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hardest race ever. But that one's just there to show you the concept of the races. Then they start getting challenging. Alright, let's go back and steal some more.
Please, I've changed my mind! 1199, request assistance! Call for backup!
Just collecting some badges.
Oh my god, do something! Run!
You think you can scare me into Falcone's pocket? I'm hit! Fine, anything you want! Just deactivate this thing! Run for your lives! Look out!
Mega Smash!
Don't make me do this! I'm on it!
You push him back really far.
I got this one!
See, look, I can lift him up. I lift him up and lift him up some more.
Keep fighting!
And then, you know, you can lift him up there, and then you can run over and start hitting him, and it'll kind of juggle them.
I'm hit! 1199, request assistance! Call for backup!
Oh, I just did it. I collected all the badges. That one's done.
Welcome! I'm planning a little diversion for our batty friend. A good old-fashioned Gotham gang war. The Falcone gang hates the Penguin, but they never had the firepower to put that bird brain in his place. Until now, I've sent them Joker explosives, and the big payday, a shipment of apocalyptic weapons. Keep the cops away from the goods. The party's just getting started.
Excuse me, sorry about that. I'm still a little sick. One second. Lung hacks, yeah, basically. So much lung hacks. I kind of like to swoop around in circles looking for collectibles. You hear that sound? That's how you know a thing is near. Big Belly Burger, lunch special, super belly.
GCPD file. The Match Malone. 6 counts of arson, 3 convictions, and 1 count of insurance fraud.
Help! Help! Dispatch! No way this guy gets away! Shoot!
Now, while you can't just randomly murder the little passersby here,
Help!
you can randomly murder people in cars. I don't see any cars right now. But when there's a car coming down the street, you can just smash the car and it explodes, presumably killing all of the occupants. The even more fucked up thing is, you can even do that when you're on the hero's side. The main difference between being good and evil, you just get different storylines. You interact with different characters, you do different quests. I don't know that there's much of a difference, and you have access to different sorts of, like, gear and looks and stuff. I don't know that there's much difference beyond that. I don't know, though, actually. I've never gotten very far in this game, so I don't really know how it is later in the game, or what all there is to do in it. There's a lot of things to do, presumably. Alright, let's just go to Burnley Waterfront real quick.
Get away! Run! Run!
GCPD file. Knuckles Forelli. Wanted on multiple counts of assault and battery.
Take out rookie cops, take the weapons from rookie cops.
We'll bring you down! Man down!
Look out!
Run for your lives!
Help! Help!
Run for your lives!
A lot of people running for their lives, apparently.
No!
I'm level 5.
You're going down!
No matter how many cops the Falcones pay off, there are always a few left to protect and serve. Even fewer now, thanks to you.
Glad I could help.
You're doing great on pest control, kid, but those Killjoy police are ruining my party. They're rounding up Falcone gangsters and shipping them off to the Hooskow. And they've confiscated my lovely explosives. Oh, this will never do. Find the poor slobs and get them out before the cops book them.
Locate the police sting
You've
operation.
got to stop them!
We got some better boots.
Look out!
But I gotta change them up to look like my preferred boots.
Get away!
Free the Falcones under arrest for distributing the Joker's explosives. DCPD file, Detective Romy Chandler, collection, Gotham Central. Another collection. Collecting some stuff. Parking garages. There's a blue on the roof of the Big Belly Burger.
Free as a bird. These cops are gonna pay for locking me up.
Welcome to Big Belly Burger, a LexCorp company. Special today, the Baby Belly Yummy Tummy Meal with a free carton of Smilin' Best Milk. May I take your order?
Smilin' Best Milk. It didn't take long. It's like the Cow Spots Creamery all over again. And they got the Smilin' Best Milk. I got you covered,
So,
Trigger Man.
the boss sent you, huh?
I got this one! I'm hit!
There's a side quest over here.
This is the police! Man down! Man down!
Oh yeah, I forgot I got telekinetic pull now too. Instead of just pushing dudes away, I can be like, get over. Wait.
I'm on it! Hands up and weapons down!
Got time for it.
$11.99. I'm on it! Hands up and weapons down!
Motherfucker, are you being serious?
God, do something.
I want to change my bars slightly. So the pull does a lot of damage.
You have the right to return.
I don't know why these rookies... What, like, oh, they're rookies, I can't kill them.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Man down!
Alright, Vito, what's going on with you?
I got a job for you from Carmine Falcone himself. He wants some GCPD rookies on his payroll. Get me? Bounce your knuckles off the heads of anyone who don't play along.
Ah, gotta bribe some rookies. And or beat them down.
Hey, get me out of these!
I'm on it! So Falcone wants me on the payroll, huh? Forget it! I'm not that easy to buy off.
You're wasting your time. I'll be out by dinner.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I got this one! Hands up and weapons down!
Come on, pal. Get these off me.
This is the police! I'm on it.
Get over here. I changed my mind.
Call for backup. $500 a week? That's a lot of money.
The boss sent you, huh?
He's been bribed.
I'm on it! Hands up and weapons down! I'm hit! I got this one! This is the police!
Hammer throw doesn't exactly do top flight damage.
We own this town.
This is the police!
Get these cuffs off!
I need to bribe you, rookie.
$11.99! Request assistance! Wait, how much did you say? Keep your money! You're coming with me! Understand these rights as they have been read to you.
Oh, that
This'll
fence
never
just got
stick.
rebuilt
You got
rather
nothing on.
quickly.
I got this one! I'm hit!
Telekinetic grasp. Telekinetic grasp.
We'll bring you down! $500 a week? That's a lot of money. This is the police! So Falcone wants me on the payroll, huh?
Yeah, what's your answer, asshole?
Dispatch, I'm not moving him anywhere without... Go for backup! Open fire! We're not losing this power! I'm on it! Keep your dirty money. I'm not playing. Nice one. I'm on it! Hands up and weapons down! Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Where the hell are all these rookies at? Abduction of the innocent. Bribe them rookies.
You're wasting your time. I'll be out by dinner.
Rookie.
I'm on it.
Get over here.
Call for backup! This is the police! Keep your dirty money. I'm not playing. They have been read to you.
Free. Oh, from SWAT vans.
You have the right to remain silent.
Last chance. Let me go, or your family will regret
I'm hit!
it.
Oh, I see.
Guard the van! We can't let the prisoner escape! Call for backup!
All right, let's take down the rest of these flatfoots and get out of here.
It's Big Gucci.
$11.99. Request assistance.
Who wants some?
Big Gucci.
Man down. This is the police. Man down.
Leveled up again. 6. Got a bunch of junk to sell. He's like, I don't know, I gotta call the wife, maybe my father, get some second opinions. Gonna get back to you next week. Basically.
Yeah? What are you looking at?
You got nothing I still need to bribe another fucking recruit.
I got this one. Keep fighting! I got this one.
I guess this guy's signing up. Because we just completed.
It's not like the cops to take on the Gotham mob. Wanna bet Batman tipped them off?
Fucking Batman. Always doing Batman things.
I'm on it! Hands up and weapons down!
I like your style. You don't mess around. Come back anytime, paisano.
Coming back anytime. That's how I roll. Lunch special is the
Last
super
chance.
belly.
Let me go, or your family will regret it.
You have the right to an attorney.
Big belly burger.
Come on, pal. Get these off backup.
It's not like the cops to take on the Gotham mob. Wanna bet Batman tipped them off?
You understand these rights as they have been read to you. I'm on it. Hands up and weapons down.
Get me out of these.
Flexibility belt. What does that actually look like?
$11.99.
Pretty cool.
Request assistance.
Get these cuffs off!
Can't see very well.
Hands up and weapons down.
So, the boss sent you, huh?
This is the police!
Military belt.
You have the right to remain silent.
You're wasting your time. I'll be out by dinner.
Yeah, I kind of like that belt. I'm climbing on Big Belly Man. I can climb all the Big Belly Mans I want in this game. I'm on the head of the Big Belly Man. I'm on the head of the Big Belly Man. I'm on the head. I'm on the head. This game's all about getting on top of things. So...
Now the real fun begins. The police have the Falcone warehouse surrounded. Good thing all my explosives are still lying around. Get in there and get the party started, will you?
Retrieve Joker explosives from the weapon crate. Gotham City's pretty big, and then there's also Metropolis, which is pretty big as well. The Hall of Doom. Oh yeah, you have a different main base for villains if you're a villain versus the heroes go to a different place. Can't remember what it's called.
I got this one.
Just casually running across the side of a building. There's Brainiac's ship up there, or at least one of them. Now I can see pretty far. SCU mask circuitry, Technology's Vanguard, another collection. Oh, she just took that. Well, that's fine. Level 9. 3 levels for now. Be able to get up these buildings a lot faster. Stampeding up all the buildings. Oh my god, what was I looking at? I was looking at some kind of description of a food item on like DoorDash from some restaurant, and they said that the thing was a stampede of flavor. I was like, wow. Stampede of flavor, that's pretty serious. Gotham Guardian's Pennant. I didn't end up ordering that thing, so I can't verify whether or not it was actually a stampede of flavor. Citizen, what's going on here? Oh.
Get away! You jerk. If I ever find out who you are, you're gonna hear from my lawyer.
Help!
Just
help!
Beating up random citizens.
The justice. Ah!
Destroying an ATM. You can just commit random crimes. I just destroyed an ATM and stole the money. Ah, here's the explosives. Rig cop cars with car bombs. What am I even doing with myself?
I'm on it!
Hey, why don't you come get in your car?
Heading back to the precinct.
Look out! Oh my god! Dude!
$11.99. Request assistance.
Cop cars gonna explode.
This is the police. Dispatch, heading over now. Dispatch, emergency. I'm hit. Keep fighting! $11.99, request assistance! Down, damn it! 10-4. Heading over to the freight yard. I'm hit! I'm on it. Dispatch! Emergency! Keep fighting!
I gotta find another car.
Please! You've got to help!
Man down! I got this one! Call for backup!
Mega smash.
Copy that, dispatch. Returning to HQ.
Run for your life. Whoa!
Joker bomb patrolman.
You've got to stop them!
How do I
Dispatch!
do that
Emergency!
exactly?
You've got to stop him!
Nice try. You think you can scare me? I don't care what you do. I'm no dirty cop. Okay. Look, I'll do whatever Falcone wants. Someone's going to bring you to justice.
They're just
Call
exploding.
for backup.
I'm putting bombs on them and they're exploding.
Where's that backup? Forget it! This is the police! I'll never work for Falcone! We need backup! You're going to regret this! Call for backup! Man down! Man down!
Excuse me, patrolman. You look like you could use a little...
You think you can scare me into Falcone's pocket?
First aid.
Run!
And by that I mean...
We'll bring you down! I don't care what you do. I'm no dirty cop. One day, you're going to pay.
Sure I am, pal. Sure I am. Hardened criminal. Not scared of you. Alright, let's see. Stampede of flavor, blah blah blah. Now I gotta disrupt a police firefight and retrieve fallen mobsters.
Help! Help!
At the freight yards right here. Disrupting police firefights like it's quotidian. That shit is quotidian. Fallen mobsters, I got you, buddy.
Good to have some new muscle in town.
Definitely violating you every meridian over here.
GCPD file, Elliot the Eel Spencer. Expert in hand-to-hand combat, trained overseas, and wanted for questioning in 3 homicides.
It's a lot of homicides.
I'm on it! Hands up and weapons down! Ah! Ah! Call for backup! I got this one!
I thought those sergeants would be tougher.
Hey, you're okay in my book. I'll see you around.
Being okay
Thanks!
with some random
I'll let the boss know you're on our side.
It's really important to me.
I owe you one. I'll let the boys know you're okay.
Your
I owe you
reputation
one.
has improved.
I'll let the
with
boys know you're
Vinny.
okay. Thanks! I'll let the boss know you're on our side. Hey, you're okay in my book. I'll see you around.
Level 7.
1199, request assistance!
I just got another ability.
I'm hit!
Telekinetic shield.
I'm on it. Man down! I'm on it.
It won't let me put it on my button that I want to put it on. There. So now I can just be like, sup guys? To find some guys that want
I'm on it.
me. Oh no, he's attacking me. What will I do? I'm just like, boops.
Call for
Guy's doing
backup.
no damage to me at all. Definitely not Quen, though. This is a psionic shield. Definitely not Quen. It's basically like I'm telekinetically grasping the damage and moving it away from myself.
Good to have some new muscle.
Anything down here? No, there's not.
I'm hit!
Only the Joker would make gag explosives. You have to admire that kind of sick mind.
Oh, I do.
Oh, now what? The apocalyptic cannons are here safe and sound, but the police have raided the warehouse. The things I do to maintain chaos in this town. Get in there and keep them away from those crates. Oh, yes. And Batty sent that psycho mob-hating huntress to investigate. Give her a love tapper 3 for me.
Oh, do I gotta fight the huntress? Shit just got serious. Apocalyptic cannons, yeah. Mission reward box. Inside. Oh, a Corellian exocracker. Spike hammer. Alright, what's it look like? Oh, that's serious. That's a serious fucking hammer right there. Yeah, we're gonna have to use that bad boy. Gotta continue my mission at Gotham Warehouse. Level 7. And a half. Fight through the police raid.
This is the police! I'm hit! Man down! Hold it right there, hotshot! Police raid! You're under arrest!
Catwoman? What? Sneaky.
Gotham detectives. All bark, no bite.
What up, Catwoman?
You the new gun in town? Shh, don't tell. But there's a little trinket in this warehouse I'm coveting. Keep the cops distracted, and someday you were the real looters.
1199, request assistance!
Can't we be friends?
What is she even doing?
Call for backup!
She doesn't have much deeps.
So, you want to play rough?
Oof!
So, you want to play rough?
1199, request assistance! I'm on it! Hands up and weapons down!
Ouch! Jerk. Be careful. I scratch.
Should be freeing some of these trigger men and such.
Thanks. Mr. Falcone will hear about the favor you did for me. Thanks. I owe you one. Falcone always repays a favor. I'll be sure to tell the boss what you did for me.
Yeah, frat guy, I'm a villain.
Thanks. Mr. Falcone will hear about the favor you did for me. Always repays
I
a
work
favor.
for the Joker.
I'll be sure to tell the boss what you did for me. I owe you one. Falcone always repays a favor.
Falcone gonna be like, thanks for freeing my dudes, here's $6.
Having fun.
Because that's how MMO economies work. I'm getting $45 for this 40. Look, here's the deal. I need you to go into this warehouse full of armed cops and take them all out. I'll give you $45. Sounds good. Like, not even $50, right? Not even an even $50. $45. You're literally gonna be handing me a $5 bill as part of my payment for fighting, like,
Thanks. Mr. Falcone will hear about the favor you did for me.
Why do you even have a $5 bill?
Don't kiss and run.
Who are you even fighting, Catwoman? What are you even doing? Oh. She just disappeared. Pulled some bullshit. What's up, Tim? How you doing? I'm working for the Joker in Gotham City, who is paying me $45 to kill like 100 policemen.
I'll be sure to tell the boss what you did for me.
As far as criminal careers go, that's beyond bottom of the barrel. I commanded better payment than that when I was 15 for doing much easier shit. I did just find Jebediah's time-worn hand wraps, though, in an Egyptian style. Those are pretty nice. The Egyptian gloves are kind of cool, but I'm gonna stick with my biker gloves for now. Couple of 20s and a sawbuck. Pretty standard new villain rates. I mean, pretty ludicrous. Like, why didn't they make the prices of things a little higher?
Gotham PD! Drop your weapons and surrender!
Oh,
Don't make me do
who does
this!
this fucking guy think he is?
Man down! Surrender now! Gotham PD! Drop your weapons and surrender!
Bring it.
I'm hit!
Don't you know crushing your will to me is quotidian?
Gotham PD! Drop your weapons and surrender!
What will you do now that I'm on the ceiling, motherfuckers? Nothing, that's what. Like Harley Quinn, but with psychic powers. My character's like a cross between Harley Quinn and, like, Psylocke or something. But then that's a Marvel and DC combined, and you can't do that.
Last one there buys dinner.
I think I'm going to be the last one there.
Thanks.
I can't afford
I owe
to
you
buy
one.
dinner, Catwoman. I'm only getting $45 for this job.
I'm on it. Keep fighting!
Meow.
Catwoman. So, the Falcones aren't the only criminals here.
No need to be catty, Huntress.
Oh, she's resisted my shit. Dude, she ain't got no health, though.
Come here, scratching post.
Mega smash. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Oh, now she leaves.
Wanna play cat and mouse? I love that game.
She's sneaking. Stay near Catwoman. What are these mechanics? Oh, now she's got a stick.
Over here. Let's finish this.
She's leapt into the shadow. I think I skipped right to
Silly.
phase 3 here. Get over here.
I do what I have to.
Don't pull that shit.
I'll remember this, Catwoman. You can't have that many lives left.
Nice. I almost forgot why I work alone.
Where's the crazy threats towards me? Look. But how do you feel about getting a giant barrel of explosives thrown around? Alright, let's see what this green thing is.
GCPD file Viper Vinsanto. Rumored high-level assassin for the Falcone mob. No convictions, no arrests.
I just completed an investigation, or a collection, or whatever you call it. They have 3 things in this. Investigations, player briefs, and collections, which as far as I can tell are all exactly the fucking same. They're just in different categories of all the things you have to collect. Now they're going to be sending me these gloves. And then you got the player briefs. Only found one of these. Player briefs are the ones that have like the important characters doing voiceovers though, so they're the more interesting ones. And then the collections are just oh, I found a lot of collections, but at least you can see I've only found one thing out of each of these. Apparently I get a bat, some kind of bat wings, Jedi robe or something for these, I don't know. Whatever I get is probably worth more than $45. Thanks, Joker.
I like your moves. Meet me at the club later. I've got all kinds of trouble for you to get into.
You better pay me more than $45. That's all.
This city preys on the innocent. I know. That's why I fight. Why the hunted is now the huntress. Batman and his crowd think I play a little rough. I think I don't play rough enough. Mobsters like the Falcones, crime lords like Penguin, psychopaths like the Joker, they redefine street crime. And now, with all this new muscle. It doesn't take the world's greatest detective to figure out this isn't just a battle, it's a war.
She's like, I don't think I play rough enough. I agree, your DPS was terrible when you were fighting me. Alright, we've achieved... We just completed a bunch of feats at once. Because we completed this without getting knocked out, or without using any consumables, or without sucking in any way. It was frankly really easy. Now, I remember back when I tried this, way back in the olden days when it came out, thinking it was really kind of hard. Like, I think they nerfed the difficulty of these things, or they buffed the abilities of the classes, one or the other, but, because I remember getting my ass kicked in these little solo things where you fought the little bosses or whatever. I can't actually spend my skill point on anything. Not yet. When I hit level 9, I'll be able to spend it on all this stuff in acrobatics. And when I hit level 10, I can get iconic powers, like super strength. Are you getting into the club with only $45 in your pocket? Well, I mean, I do have 450 bucks. Apocalyptian. Makes it sound pretty serious. Oh hey, here's some biker pants that I'm not even wearing pants. Those aren't bad looking. I mean, I would certainly have to change the color scheme a little bit. That's way too much white right there, but I'm gonna stick with my what is it? My reverse slimline, quote-unquote, pants. Like, they fit with the top. It's fashion. Villain fashion. Let's access my journal.
Hands up and weapons down!
Teaming up with Catwoman? Against the Huntress? You like to live dangerously. Good. We'll hold you to that.
Thanks. Evil quest giver guy.
Well, well, that went as well as could be expected. Calculator tells me you picked up a stray. She's got something for you at the safe house. I hope it's not fleas.
Fucking Mark Hamill's Joker performance is the best thing he's ever done. It is Mark Hamill, yes.
I'm taking you out. 1199, request assistance.
I'll assist you with something.
Ah! Ah!
Finding your way to the afterlife. I don't need to go back to the nightclub. Clubhouse clout. At least they're gonna give me a jacket. Cash value 85. Oh, I've moved up in the world. They're like, we're not just gonna pay you $45 this time. We're gonna give you a jacket worth $85. I feel like they're telling me the value of the jacket to make it sound better. An $85 value. Okay. I like how when you have acrobatics, you glide as though you're wearing a wingsuit, or as though you have some sort of, like, wing cloak, like Batman, but you don't actually have any kind of cloak or wingsuit, so I don't understand how this glide is actually functioning. Now, with my character, it makes sense because she's telekinetic, so I can say I'm using telekinetic energy to you know, keep myself aloft or whatever. But I think with some character power builds, it wouldn't make any sort of sense whatsoever. Wait, what's that? Oh, there, that's the entrance to the place I was just at. I need to get my ass back to the nightclub. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna get up on these. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go run up the side of this. Oh, hey now. Hey now. That is a really big moon. Pretty sure they took their design for Gotham City directly out of the Batman Arkham games. No, I don't have any kind of subscription. I haven't spent any money on this game. I would actually like to create a S.H.I.E.L.D. character. That would have probably been my choice if it was optional for anybody. Although I really like the big two-handed hammer quite a bit. I tried out I made a bunch of low-level characters to try out different power sets and weapons and stuff, and this is the ones I settled on as liking the most. Was the two-handed hammer and the mental powers. And the acrobatics. Acrobatics is just more fun than flying and super speed. It doesn't sound like it would be. Like, if it was real life, fuck no am I gonna take incredible acrobatics over flying or super speed, but in the game it's actually kind of more fun. Gotham Knights pennant. I would like to collect this. I gotta say, it's a lot more fun playing in Gotham City than Metropolis 2, and it's kind of more fun being a villain. The first character I made was a hero that answered to Wonder Woman, and then what you're doing is you're running around in the well-lit, clean Metropolis, and you got Wonder Woman talking about, you know, I don't know, no bullshit. And in this one, you're running around this sweet-ass nighttime city killing cops and shit. Like, you're right out the gate. It's quality content. Lieutenant Rob Probson file. I'll collect it. That's 2 out of 9. Alright, let's get to this place. It's over here. Telekinetic energy I'm gliding on.
Run! Run!
Oh, there's a new race. Okay, this one will be a little tougher than the last one I did. Let's see how it goes. The Rookie Agile Movement Challenge.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Motherfucker, I apparently don't go until they say go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, what's up, thy man of thy hour? I'm not deathly ill. I have been kind of sick, pretty sick the last few days, but right now I'm actually getting better. You just can't tell from listening to me. I don't think I'm gonna make the platinum on this. I see the finish line though. Oh no, don't do that with the hammer. Oh, I just fucked myself. I only got gold. If I hadn't fucked up there at the end, I might have actually made it. Alright, let's try again.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, that was a mistake. Lost a lot of time right there. Oh, I fucked up there too. I really needed to be gliding up higher for that part. Oh, fuck. Did I just... Well, this one's a fail. I'm not even gonna finish it. Did I see two thingies on this roof over here? Thought I saw a blue thing up here too. Map of Fawcett City. Why don't we just make some shit up? That'd be cool. Just gonna go back to the beginning. How do I quit the race? So now the race beginning thing isn't even here. Do I actually have to go to the end? Because now I don't even know where the next thing is. Don't know what this thing is over my head either. Okay, I ran out of time. Didn't even get bronze. Alright, this time I got this shit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, I got it this time. Platinum. Platinum, baby. Thanks. Alright, I should have a bunch of stuff waiting for me in the mailbox when I get back into the old... Venom distillation circuitry. What? Technologies Vanguard. Why don't we make a bunch of shit up? That'd be great. Botanical gardens. This looks like some really lackluster botanical gardens. Just saying. Of course, Gotham City isn't exactly the kind of place where I would expect them to have good botanical gardens. Back into the club with $45 in my pocket. It's ice time. Yeah, it's ice time, ice time, ice time. Hashtag ice time. That's right, Nox. One thing that's sad is you can make all those different kinds of characters like I showed you guys, but apparently you can't make a Minotaur type character. No bovine-headed character, which is frankly a failure of the highest order. You gotta think of Ivy. That's true. And she can. Ha! Hey, Revolver Rob has a side quest for me now. We'll get back to you, Revolver Rob. There's Catwoman. Shitload of people in here. Why are all these people even here? How many people play this fucking game?
If it isn't my partner in crime. Speaking of, the Joker requested you join up with him in Cape Carmine. Up for more mayhem? Don't get too close. You know what they say about curiosity.
Oh, I got Thought Bubble, I'm level 9. Now I can queue up for some one-person thing called the Vault, or a 4-person thing called Area 51. Oh, Legends PvP is a kind of a cool thing. So they have a type of PvP in this, and you can see there's a ton of different maps with different numbers. When you do Legends, you don't play your own character. You get to play as the actual, you know, iconic DC characters, and you get to use their moves and stuff. So everybody's playing. And you unlock different ones that you're allowed to play as you go along. And there's a lot of people in here. This is ridiculous.
You need any goods, friend?
These repairs are cheap. How old is this game? I think it's about 8 or 9 years old. I'm not 100% sure. Did get a new jacket. It's not bad. Spunky Juggalo.
Fast Freddy's got specialized gear, courtesy of the Rogues.
There's some pants. Wow, those look a little bit ridiculous. Gotham City Key's like a Hearthstone. You can teleport back here. But I gotta be level 15 for that. Do you have a better...
You need any goods, friend?
Soda Cola, Soda Cola Classic, Soda Cola Plus, Soda Cola... Oh. Don't drink it. Don't drink it. Oh yeah, Soda Cola Classic. Let's get some of those. And then I'm gonna equip those. I'll hold on to these just in case.
You need any goods, friend?
I'll sell this and this. Alright, now I have a lot more money. Oh, and I'm about to get a bunch of shit out of the mail too. Can I use the teleportation hub yet? Now I can teleport to all the other nightclubs. Look at all this mail. Deathstroke. So you want to master the physical arts? You just beat the easiest course in town. Keep working on it. I have my eye on you. Emblem of Force. Style Fist. Fist. From Harley Quinn. Whoopee. Welcome to the party. If you really want to rock 'em sock 'em, you're gonna need to practice using my Legends simulation avatar. Me, a legend. I gotta tell Mr. J. Have fun. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. So now I can play as Harley Quinn in the Legends matches if I so desire. Calculator on the open market. Nice work gathering these criminal files from Burnley. I've got a number of clients already lined up to make use of these rap sheets. Keep it up. So this is for completing that collection. And I got some gangsters gloves. Deathstroke. This is for completing the second movement challenge. Keep up the agile movement training because the next level up is a real workout. If you can conquer that, then I'll know you just might have what it takes. And now I got a pistol emblem that I can put on my costume. What about the day clubs? Those are all in Metropolis. Metropolis, where it's always daytime. I've unlocked Harley Quinn. I've already collected the biker gloves, and these are worse than my current gloves. Thanks, reward. Still, cash value 57, still better than the 45 bucks I was paid to fight Huntress. And I can buy acrobatic stuff now. So I just got Thought Bubble, which I don't actually like that much. It's pretty good. It's an AoE. Well, I can hit multiple people if they're right next to each other. control that puts them in a bubble, but then you can't always damage them when they're in there, and just in general, I don't like Thought Bubble, and I'm not going to use it. But I can get some acrobatic stuff now. Oh, I get the good ass glide now with the zip lining and everything. Don't need a grapple line attack. I've already got a pull with my telekinesis. I don't really need an arc of knives. I don't need to entangle an opponent in a zip line cable because I can already put you in a telekinetic fuck you state. But I do like the forward flip attack. And I never tried any of these other ones. Devastating flip. Backflip attack. Launching roll. Perfect poise. These give you some passives though. I'll take all of those. For now, I think I'll stop there. So, Thought Bubble, you can go. I'm putting forward flip attack here. I'm saving this slot for my heal. I'm gonna get a heal at level 11, I think. Yeah, Convalesce. A self-heal. Next level I can start buying iconic powers also. The old telekinetic fuck you state.
Fast Freddy's got specialized gear, courtesy of the Rogues.
Gotham meetups. It's like meetup.com. Could find a nice book club or something. Gotham Central. They're a villain group dedicated to crime for profit. I mean... Alright, what do you want, Revolver Rob?
Brainiac is throwing down on our city, and the cops are no help. This ain't just a recon mission. We want it shut down before it gets any further. You up for it?
Oh, I can beat down Brainiac's attack force. $8 fucking dollars? They're like, hey, we need you to go fight an army of evil robots. How about this? I'll give you $8. It's what I got in my pocket, and a couple cans of soda. The cheap kind. A couple cans of Shasta. Here you go, $8 and a couple cans of Shasta. How do you feel about that? Sure.
Calculator here. Ready to get some revenge on the genius who planned to digitize your powers? Then let's stomp some cans. Brainiac's forces are making a push into the city. Head over there and hold the line.
I can hold the line. It seems like there's another thing, though, that I should be able to do. Yeah, there is. The Booster Gold kiosk thing.
I'm Booster Gold, and this is the Booster Gold Exploration Adventure Series. This adventure will take you to Gotham's notorious East End, one of the most dangerous areas of the city.
Visit Gotham's East End and explore the Wayne family's legacy with Booster Gold. So I gotta go to his kiosks. I like the booster gold things. There's a whole bunch of them that take you to all the sites in both cities. Alright, here's what we're gonna track. We're gonna track this. VIP room, huh? Shasta Tactics. Shastics. There's all this craziness. Somebody's going a little nuts with the power. Too much power. Oh yeah, well I can do this.
Run for your life!
Alright, where are these kiosks? They're all over here. Crime Alley. That's where Batman's parents got killed.
Run for your lives.
Ah!
Let's go over here.
Please, you've got to help.
Help! You've got to stop him.
Oh, watch this shit. So I'm like, hey, did you see how that pulled me? Watch this. I've got the pull. And I could just like jump and be like, hey, here's another building. Whoa, pull me to the building. Pull me up to the top of that building. Be cool, huh? But that's not all. Spider person does whatever a spider is immersed in. But that's not all, my friends. I can't remember how to do it because I bound it to another key. But if I'm just like doo 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 doo, and then I'm like, there it is. This is my better glide now. I'm no longer actually gliding. I'm like propelled, and I can gain altitude when I want. Or I can just fly at a straight altitude for as long as I want without losing, you know, altitude. I can come down here a little bit. It's not as maneuverable as the actual flight power, and I can't like hover. And it's kind of a pain, like when I go to go up or down altitude, it's like it keeps doing it for a while even after I switch, so it's not very precise. I kind of have to, you know, constantly be readjusting it weirdly. But basically I can fly just like you can if you're super acrobatic IRL, obviously. Exactly. Bloodhaven. Excuse me. Sorry. You might have heard me cough. I don't really know how high I can go. Now I know. This is how high I can go. Pretty high. Not high enough to get to the Brainiac ship. And there's no falling damage in this game, so if at any time I just want to be like, you know what? Fuck it. I can. Alright, where am I? Another nightclub. Not what I want right now. Super acrobatic. Doing the things an acrobat can.
Dispatch, this is Bullock. Bat sent in the Boy Wonder, but there's no word. SCU and the new heroes should be on this, right? Well, they can catch up. I'm going in.
10-4 Bullock. Use extreme caution and your rebreather against IV spores.
Oh, yeah. I can't breathe through my nose anyway. Damn adenoids. Bullock out.
Well, we've just learned about Bullock's adenoids. Look, if you're some rando cop, and you're like, LOL, I'm gonna go take on Poison Ivy, you are both brave and foolish. They probably promised him like $8 in a can of soda, though, so how do you say no?
Now for a real bang. Will it be them or you? You'll never know until you try.
Wait, what was that one about? Gotham Central. No, it's the blue ones, which are, I think, player briefs. Collect all the briefings that advertise for Big Belly. Gotham's Gang War. Oh yeah. Arkham Unleashed, Episode 2.
Now for a real bang. Will it be them or you? You'll never know until you try.
What is up? Thank you for the host, Sin. Really appreciate it. Good night, Sin. Thanks again for hosting. Have a good one. What's up, Amaranth? How you doing? You haven't played this in years. I haven't either, until, like, yesterday. Sugar poison. Playing Joker's side, not happy about the raid armor? Well, I am quite certain I will never get anywhere near the raid armor, so I'm not going to have to worry about that. The original Wayne Enterprises building. Uh-oh. tall building. I'm standing on nothing. Like an acrobat can. Brought you back into it. Well, I saw another streamer playing it, actually.
This is Lucius Fox. Wayne Tech's newest line of chronometers guarantees accurate timekeeping, even in the deepest pressures of space. Wayne Tech. Solutions through technology.
No. I want to stand on this fucking sign. Look. It's the tallest building in town? No, there's literally a taller building right there. Dude, this guy looks like Batman. Like, off-brand Batman, though. You know what I'm saying? He's like fucking Batman. Oh. Oh, there must be a kiosk right down at the bottom of this building. Grab some exo material real quick. Now, where the fuck is this kiosk? No, I know there's something. Whoa, 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 see? It's really easy to, like, way over climb or over descend. I will no longer walk on the ground. I will only zipline back and forth between buildings.
This is the police! You're going down.
I ain't got time for you fucking cops.
This is the police!
Well, as soon as you can follow me up a building, come arrest me. Found the kiosk, finally.
This is the original Wayne Enterprises building. The company was founded in the 17th century, and the construction of this building in the 1800s marked the beginning of the, beginning for the world's largest multinational conglomerates. Many people in the East End have Wayne Enterprises to thank for improving their lives.
Wish this game didn't get run by Daybreak. I don't know anything about Daybreak. I don't remember who originally ran this game. And I don't know what Daybreak has done that is bad. But how's it going, Shades 1? What's up? Oh, I'm gonna find some more kiosks.
Last chance. Let me go.
For a second there, I thought I was ziplining to the blimp. I was about to be really happy. Yeah, I've been sick. I've been sick for about the last week. I'm just starting to get better.
When you need information, you need it now. Gotham Now. What's the Joker's latest scheme of terror? Tune in to the Gotham Gazette's live broadcast with Vicky Vale for the news that affects Gotham.
Thanks. Completely uninformative news bit. Want to hear some news? Tune in right here. Super News Talk 780 KOH. We've got all the news for you. Tune in here to Super News Talk 780 KOH for all of the news. Except not right now. I mean, we don't have any news for you right now. Right now we're just telling you about the fact that you can get news here. But tune in here at Super News Talk 780 right now. Get all the news. I mean, not right now, obviously, because right now I'm just telling you about the fact that there is news. You can't actually get any news at the moment. But some other time that isn't right now, tune in for all the news. Check cashing place. Gotham Free Clinic.
Founded by Dr. Leslie Tompkins, the East End Free Clinic offers health care to anyone who seeks it, including known criminals. It operates under a strict no-violence policy, respected by even Gotham's most hostile psychopaths. Here, there is always someone who wants to help. This Booster Gold endorsement was provided free of charge.
Thanks, Booster Gold. So sad that most of the superhero games closed down. Well, I know City of Heroes closed down. Isn't Champions Online still going? The thing is, Champions Online is a much shittier game than this. Much shittier. Alright, I gotta grab a Crime Alley kiosk.
Help!
Let's head to Crime Alley.
Oh no!
Where the fuck am I going? Ooh, hey.
Batman to Bullock. Batwoman is tracking down the Scarecrow. She's armed with an older version of my antidote. Don't risk your men. We're handling it. Batman out.
I want them to make a Marvel game like this. You know, like Daybreak because of Landmark. I'm not really sure what that is. Something to do with EverQuest or something, right? That's one that I never really played. EverQuest or EverQuest 2. I mean, I think I tried out like free trials of them at some point, but I didn't like them at all. Who the hell is this guy?
There are places in Gotham's East End where even Booster Gold fears to tread because they're creepy and dangerous. Worst is Crime Alley. Once an upper-class area known as Park Row, Crime Alley got its name for the murder of Thomas and Martha Wayne, two of Gotham's most prominent philanthropists. Their deaths marked Gotham's slide into tragedy and despair.
Got your house yet? No, I don't have anything. I'm literally level 9. The fuck? The fuck?
Please, you've got to help!
Help! Help!
I think you just wandered in here from the wrong game, bro. So this is Crime Alley. Here's the Wayne Memorial. There's some flowers there. This must be the spot where the Waynes were killed. Alright, well, that quest is done, I guess. I have to go back to the nightclub. Well, let's not just go jumping ahead of ourselves. Let's go take
Calculator here. Ready to get some revenge on the genius who planned to digitize your powers? Then let's stomp some cans. Brainiac's forces are making a push into the city. Head over there and hold the line.
Experiment 504. The rostral anterior cingulate cortex gives us some semblance of control over our fear.
Must be Scarecrow. You know, as soon as I saw these spectral walking nightmare things, I thought, oh, this must be the Scarecrow related area. And now we have verification that it is the Scarecrow area. Like that area with all those plants over there, that was the poison ivy area. And that's why I can't attack those things. I can't attack them because they're not there for me to attack. They're there for the heroes to fight. I'm a villain. I like to think of myself as an anti-hero. A Byronic hero, if you will. There's the Wayne building again. Do I hear a sound? The sound of a thing. Have they added any new classes? Well, since launch, they've added a bunch of different power sets. But I've never tried any of the extra ones because you have to pay for those. See all those buildings over there are stuck in those force fields from the Brainiac ships. Oh, I see some Brainiac bullshit down there. Surprise, motherfuckers.
Minor damage. Systems failing. Initiating combat. Critical damage. Damage sustained. Target locked. Status critical. Damage sustained. Objective in sight. Critical damage. Initiating combat. Systems failing. Critical damage. Engaging enemy. Damage sustained. Alpha
I don't
protocol
need to just come
engaged.
here and start randomly killing a bunch of...
Status critical.
A lot of shit is wrecked over here.
This is Gotham Now, and I'm Vicky Vale. The menace known only as Brainiac has attacked our planet and bottled up our cities. He's leveling entire neighborhoods in his quest to regain the exobytes. Luckily, a whole new generation has risen to fight this menace. Some led by our own Batman and, believe it or not, the Joker. These are our best hope against the alien menace.
Dude, that's really fucking sad when the Joker has to save your planet. Game still has player base. I keep seeing shitloads of other players everywhere I go, so I don't know. I mean, I guess.
Lois Lane reporting for Daily Planet Live. Look up in the sky. Is it a bird, a plane, or one of the new heroes and villains battling the Brainiac threat? One thing is sure, even with the conflict between Superman and Lex Luthor, or Wonder Woman and Circe, the only enemy they all have in common is Brainiac.
Alpha Protocol.
Stay tuned for more as the battle against this alien invader plays out.
Alert.
Whoa!
Attention, citizens of Earth. Do not attempt to resist, or you will be destroyed. This planet, and all it contains, already belongs to Brainiac. Your resistance only prolongs the inevitable.
Like, I don't know why this fucking Brainiac thinks he can just come up here and take a planet. Like, these fucking millennial super brain monsters.
You jerk. If I ever find out who you are, you're gonna hear from my lawyer.
Had to let that fucking citizen know who was in charge around here. It's Brainiac, apparently. There's lots of little thingies to find. A Kane Art Museum ticket stub. I'll collect it. So collectible. 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 K-Bull 98 FM. Alright, let's speak to General Booms if we can find such a figure. Acrobatic as fuck.
Target Tango. Designation static. This target relies almost completely on his ability to command electricity and magnetism. Martial threat is null. Avoiding electrically hot environment and restricting use of weapons to non-conductive materials will impair his overall effectiveness by 3-fold.
Deathstroke sounds like a douche. No.
You've got to stop them!
Penguin, I don't normally approve of wanton thuggery, but you do make a good point about the ends justifying the means.
I do love me some wanton thuggery. Hashtag wanton thuggery. This is a series of notes from experiments conducted by Dr. Jonathan Crane. Insights into the Scarecrow's madness could help or harm many. We did complete Falcone's finest. Frozen Heart. These icicles are extremely hard and cold, and each seems to contain a small slip of paper. These missives might offer insights into Freeze's plans and motives, well worth the effort of defrosting these chilly communications. Brainiac's attack rocks the world on its heels. Deathstroke, assassin for hire extraordinaire, has a list of targets he's been contracted to eliminate. Big Belly, collect all the briefings that advertise for Wayne Enterprises. Collect all the briefings that advertise for Gotham Now. And by that they mean Gotham later, because later is when you'll get the news from them. Arkham Unleashed Episode 1. The Scarecrow unleashes terror on Gotham's East End. Pretty Poison Ivy wreaks havoc on the Otisburg district. The Falcons and the GCPD slug it out in Burnley. I feel like I'm missing a bunch of these. That should be over in that other area, probably. Alright, General Booms. Doesn't sound like a real person.
Target locked.
Keep those robots busy while we make things go boom!
Eliminate forces.
Subduing target. Performance impaired. Performance impaired. Assistance required.
Step right up, kid!
Damage sustained. Target coordinates transferred. Target in sight. Status critical. Status critical. Critical damage. Systems failing. Systems failing. Minor damage.
Well, that's done. But there's an infinite number of them coming, so I don't see how me killing 20 helps at all.
Good start. Brainiac knows we're onto him now. He's jamming some of my signals. Hang on.
Jamming some signals. Had to butter those signals first. Then you can jam them. And then all your signals are delicious with the butter and jam on them. Ready
Help!
to go.
Run! Run!
Right, I think I blocked him. The bad news is that he's capturing exobyte targets. Take some of those poor slobs to the transport drop-off.
Take some poor slobs.
Run!
Slob take.
Run!
Butter strats.
Initiating combat.
Ah!
A Luigi's Pizza order stub. Now we've got a real artifact. Gotham meetups.
Initiating combat. Performance impaired. Damage sustained.
Let's grab a citizen in a ball. I'm surprised I'm rescuing people from Brainiac if I'm a villain. I mean, destroying Brainiac's, bullshit, yeah. But actually rescuing people, I'm not getting enough cans of soda for this shit.
Leave me alone!
Dude, literally getting paid in cans of soda. Like, what kind of low-rent ass fucking superhero?
Systems failing. Minor damage. Critical damage. Damage sustained. Performance impaired.
Go and rescue some civilians from another villain.
Back off!
I'll give you about, about 350. About 350.
Damage sustained. Systems failing.
I need to grab another dude in a bubble. Come here. Still glide while carrying a bubble person. Acrobatic as fuck. Alright, I handled it. I've basically single-handedly stopped
that
the
made him
invasion.
mad. He's on to us. Hang on.
I made him mad. $9. That was
Right.
$9.
I'm switching to
I
a
just got for
supercharged
that.
vacillating system, which should... Oh, never mind. Brainiac's bombing down troops and supplies for his invasion. He'll start bottling any moment unless you stop him.
Destroy some more Brainiac shit. No problem. You kinda overshot the target there. I want to throw this at that guy right in front of me. No, we're going to throw it fucking 12 miles away.
Minor damage. Status critical.
Where are these communication arrays?
Performance impaired. Assistance required. Alpha protocol. Status critical.
Killed 2 with 1 acrobatic flip move.
Subduing target. Critical damage. Critical damage.
I still feel like these enemies are weirdly weak. WW. Weirdly weak.
Enemy. Alert.
I feel like I'm playing in WoW with like full heirlooms or something.
Damage sustained. Assistance required. Systems failing.
And I would love to
I
see
hope the
somebody
heroes
make an
kick your
MMO
ass.
that actually has the balls to be hard from like level 1. Where you would actually go out and die a bunch while you're doing your quests.
Alert.
And then keep it that way, not change it
Systems
after a couple
failing.
of months because everybody cries.
Minor damage.
Look, the entire selling point of Dark Souls and its sequels is that it's hard as balls. That's why everybody plays it.
Target coordinates
So there's obviously an audience for people who want to play games that are just hard as balls.
Target locked. Damage sustained. Subduing target.
Playing like I rolled the druid. I'm playing like I'm wearing somebody's
Status
purloined coal miner's boots.
Subduing target. Alpha Pro. Subduing target.
So my telekinetic pull and my, what do you fucking call this power?
Alpha Protocol.
Forward flip attack. Both one-shot these things. Oh my god, that is so cool. So when I use this,
systems failing.
It not only holds them up in the air, it flings random shit at them. You see that? And when I used it a second ago, it actually picked up the entire communication array and threw it through the air at the person. And that's your starter power. And look at it, it's crowd control and it's a bunch of damage, and you can use it on everybody. I mean, it's just crazy good.
Damage.
It doesn't even use that much power, and that's your level 1 ability.
Target locked.
I think mental is the best power set, because everybody else's level 1 ability is way less good than that.
Critical damage. Alpha Protocol engaged. Performance impaired. Minor damage. Damage sustained. Critical damage. Objective in sight.
Everybody in the club getting crowd control. It doesn't quite kill anything, but it does enough damage. And while the crowd control, you can basically just hit them with any other thing once, and they're done.
Damage. Status critical. Systems failing. Status critical.
Or you can just use it twice on somebody and they're done too. Look how far he got knocked. Dude, this telekinesis shit is cool.
Performance impaired.
We can lift him way up in the air too.
Alpha Protocol engaged. Subduing target.
Basically, I just do that and then leave that him once with the hammer and it's all over.
Status critical.
Or do the pull, which would pull them to you, except for the fact that they're dying instantly.
Assistance required.
And then the acrobatics
critical damage.
Just kills everybody standing nearby.
Subduing target.
That is the world's deadliest flip.
Damage sustained. Systems failing.
Too bad grinding isn't really a thing in this game.
Critical.
I mean, you get like no XP for killing these things. And the amount of loot you get is also functionally nil. Because, man, I could just grind through this shit all day.
Initiate
grinding
combat.
Was, like, cool.
Objective in sight. Status critical.
I need to find some enemies that are higher level to fight.
Engaging enemy.
Alright, let's access my journal.
Nice. You even managed to target the communication arrays blocking my signal. I'll remember that. Now, head back to the safe house. I imagine a reward is waiting for you.
A reward? $9 waiting for you here. I mean, 9! They can't even give me a $10 bill. Just, here you go. Here's a 5 and 4 ones. Thank you for fending off the army of evil robots single-handedly. I got, shit. No, it's actually a 5, 3 ones and 4 quarters. Yeah, sorry about the quarters. Thanks, though. You got change for a 20. Detective Josephine McDonald. Let's pretend like that's a person. You can do dungeon? Yeah, that's true. Alright, we're gonna go back to the safe house real quick. Now, I don't think I can just casually fast travel there. You have to have a certain item to fast travel there, I think. Oh, that's Arkham Island. Cool. Supplies to... Oh, hey, an advertisement for the cash shop. No, I'm good, thanks. Revolver Rob.
Yeah, that should keep Brainiac licking his wounds for a while. You did good.
He's like a robot dude. I don't think he licks his quote-unquote wounds. Would you like to lick the wounded robot? Well, at least they got a necklace, which I can actually wear and get stats out of. So that's nice. I don't think that actually has a thing that shows up. Or just going berserk in this place every time I come in here. Straight up going berserk.
Gotham's East End has seen more than its share of tragedy. To those who work tirelessly to bring hope back to this troubled area, I award an official Booster Gold Gold Star of Excellence that I just now created. This is history in the making, people. You'll tell your grandchildren about this one day.
Fucking Booster Gold. He's like the most try-hard character in DC. Alright, so I don't see any other side quests hanging. Oh, I do have some mail though. I don't have some mail. Fine. I didn't want your stupid mail anyway.
Fast Freddy's got specialized gear, courtesy of the Rogues.
Fast Freddy, huh?
Fast Freddy's got specialized gear, courtesy of the Rogues.
Alright. Time to go. Wait, oh, I can complete this. I get a ring, which I can also wear for stats. There's Area 51. That's the first dungeon, I guess. To queue up. You gotta queue it before you do it. They're actually gonna give me 120 bucks for that. But no, we're gonna do punks and robbers. Quit clinging to shit. Go ape, it says. Go ape.
Look out!
Hurry to Cape Carmine, which is over here apparently.
Back off!
Amusement Mile. That sounds like a fun place. These chemicals. Man, I remember a lot of these locations from Batman Arkham City. A lot of these locations from Arkham City. What's up, Dennis? How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, I'm playing some DC, just for the lulz. Because, you know, sometimes you gotta play something. I'm almost level 10 up in her. Who are all these people? Who the fuck is this Autobot? Gotham U yearbook. Ah, new collection, Gotham University. Many bright intellectuals have walked the halls of Gotham University, and some have gone on to define the city of Gotham. Digging into student life is sure to uncover some subtext. Why the fuck did that say UI screen name? That was weird. Alright, I'm winding down, you guys. I'm starting to wind down. I think I got up pretty early this morning. I don't remember exactly when, though. We've done 4 hours here, though. It's not a bad start. I could throw my hammer like fucking Thor. LexQuark Reclamation Project. I keep hearing a thing. Oh, it's right there. It's not a collection, it's just one of these guys. Soda Cola. Wow. I don't need any more Soda Colas. The old Soda Cola plant. Well, that I do need, though.
Harley, I have told you, do not touch my equipment. I can't tell if this is set to send, receive, or electrocute. I could be broadcasting a signal tomorrow rigged and liquefying every brain cell at Gotham at this very moment. Daddy has a gang war to plan. I've got Bane and the Falcones at each other's throats. Now all I need is... Harley? You what? Don't, Tiny, don't! Don't touch anything!
Wow. I guess this is the place. Good a time as any to, hey, there's Bounty Killer. There's a lot of X's, Bounty Killer. A lot of X's. It's as good a place as any to, call it quits for this time, so if you're watching on YouTube, this episode is now over. Thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays DC Universe. That is not what was supposed to happen.
Bane is trying to muscle in on the Falcone's turf. This just won't do. Perhaps you've heard about Venom? It's not just any steroid. It blows up your body and your mind. Bane's meatheads are distributing it all over Cape Carmine. Let's contaminate their supplies, shall we?
How do you contaminate something called Venom even more? Like, even more venomous. Venom the strongman. Alright, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, when I go to... Hey, I hear another thing. Hold on, let me grab this. When I go to turn off my YouTube recording, I have to use the shift key, and when I use the shift key, it causes havoc in the game here. So can I just get to... Are you sure you want to log out? Yes, I'm sure. I'm actually sure. So there's my level 9 character. Alright, good times. So, if you're watching on YouTube, this episode is now at an end. Thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays DC Universe.